All right, gentlemen, let's cut straight to the heart of things this morning. If your mornings, and I think you know precisely what I'm talking about here, aren't quite delivering like they once did, you need to pay very close attention right now. You're already reaching for that essential first cup of coffee, aren't you? It's your daily ritual, your morning fuel. But what if I told you that stirring just a handful of straightforward natural ingredients into that very same cup could completely revolutionize it? Could shift it from a simple wake-up beverage into a potent circulation-boosting, energy-sustaining powerhouse that genuinely supports your masculine vitality throughout the entire day. And yes, even those dependable morning moments you might be longing for. I'm Dr. Emily Carter, a urologist, and for the past 12 years, I've committed my career to helping men work through the sometimes maddening, often bewildering landscape of performance and getting older. I've listened to the worries. I've witnessed the frustration, and I've diagnosed these concerns in thousands upon thousands of men. And here's what I've discovered. Sometimes the most powerful, life-changing answers aren't locked behind a doctor's prescription. They're already there waiting for you in your own kitchen cupboard. Today, I'm going to reveal 5 straightforward additions you can drop into your coffee. These aren't baseless internet myths. Everything I'm presenting is backed by legitimate, peer-reviewed scientific research. And even more importantly, these are the precise things that actual men, my own patients, have used to successfully restart their performance, boost their energy, and rebuild their overall confidence. Before we get started, do me a quick favor. Tap that like button right this second. It helps this critical information reach more men who desperately need it. And leave a comment down below telling me where you're watching from. Look, I love coffee just as much as anyone. It's a cardiovascular wake-up call. It activates your brain and delivers that undeniable mental sharpness. But here's the hard truth about plain black coffee when you're past 50. It's a spike and crash nightmare. Your heart pounds, your brain fires up, but then you plummet. You're scrambling for cup number 2 by 10 a.m., fighting that dreaded mid-morning mental haze. Biologically, while caffeine temporarily constricts your blood vessels, it's not tackling the deeper age-related problems that truly impact male performance. Your testosterone is quietly declining. Your blood vessels are becoming rigid, a condition doctors call endothelial dysfunction. Your body's natural creation of nitric oxide, the absolute master key for blood flow and healthy circulation, is plummeting rapidly. That brief caffeine jolt is like slapping a small Band-Aid on a massive underlying problem. We need to stop treating coffee as just a simple alarm clock and start treating it as a delivery system to provide the high-quality fuel your body desperately requires. Your body after 50 is like a classic high-performance vehicle. You wouldn't dump cheap gasoline into a vintage sports car. It requires the premium grade. The wonderful thing is, you can transform your coffee routine into a daily act of intentional self-care, using ingredients from any ordinary grocery store. This is about making your current habit work smarter, not harder. In my 12 years of urology practice, I've had deep, candid conversations with men from every background imaginable. CEOs, truckers, teachers, grandfathers, every single man acknowledges the same thing: the loss of dependable performance, the drop in energy, the absence of that inner fire. It inflicts a serious toll on a man's dignity, his confidence, and his emotional bond with his partner. It's not merely a physical challenge. It's an emotional and quality of life crisis. Many pharmaceutical solutions come with side effects, cost a fortune, and only mask the symptom, not the underlying cause. My mission isn't to eliminate medication. It's to help you maximize your body's own remarkable potential. These 5 coffee additions target blood flow, hormone balance, and cellular vitality. They empower your body to accomplish what it already knows how to accomplish, just with a little natural assistance. Let's transform that coffee cup into your daily power-up. We're counting down the 5 essential ingredients you can literally add to your coffee starting tomorrow morning. Number 5, cinnamon. I'm not suggesting you dump half a container. We're talking about 1/4 to a half teaspoon. Not all cinnamon is the same. You need to find Ceylon cinnamon, sometimes labeled true cinnamon, not the typical cassia cinnamon. Why does this matter? Cassia contains high levels of coumarin, which can be harsh on the liver if you're consuming it every single day. Ceylon is gentle and powerful. Cinnamon is nature's remarkable blood sugar stabilizer. Research shows it can significantly reduce fasting blood sugar levels. Why is this massive for male performance? High erratic blood sugar acts like sandpaper scraping your arteries. It causes glycation, where sugar literally damages those tiny microscopic blood vessels that are essential to deliver blood flow to the necessary areas. Cinnamon's polyphenols smooth this process out, keeping your sugar levels stable, which means less arterial destruction and better, more dependable blood flow where it matters most. Plain coffee delivers a jittery spike. Cinnamon slows the absorption of caffeine just enough, delivering a far more balanced, sustained energy all day long. Men tell me they feel less anxious, no jitters, and no desperate reach for that second panic cup. It stabilizes your energy, which translates to a more stable, confident presence. It makes your coffee taste like a warm, sophisticated drink you'd pay $7 for at a fancy cafe. Cinnamon has been used for centuries in Mexican and Middle Eastern traditions. They figured out the benefits long before we had expensive laboratories to validate it. Number 4, unsweetened cocoa powder. Forget sugary hot chocolate. We're talking about pure, dark, unsweetened cocoa powder. Just 1 teaspoon mixed into your cup. It's a flavonoid goldmine loaded with compounds called epicatechin and catechin. These flavonoids accomplish something absolutely essential. They directly boost your body's production of nitric oxide. I cannot emphasize how critical this is. Nitric oxide is the master switch for healthy circulation. It's the signaling molecule that commands blood vessels to fully relax and expand wide, creating a massive surge of blood. One research study showed that men who consumed cocoa daily experienced blood flow improvements comparable to some prescription medications without the terrible side effects. We're talking a measured 30% improvement in how effectively the arteries open up. Cocoa contains natural compounds like anandamide, often called the bliss molecule, the same chemical your body releases when you're in love, and phenylethylamine, a natural mood booster. You're not just supporting your body, you're literally helping to get your mind in the game. Half of performance is psychological, right? It transforms your standard coffee into a delicious, sugar-free, guilt-free mocha. If you find pure cocoa too bitter, add a tiny splash of a natural sweetener like stevia or monk fruit. Remember, don't use the sugary hot chocolate mix. That completely defeats the entire purpose by spiking your blood sugar. Number 3, maca powder. This one is slightly more exotic, but stay with me. Maca root has been a staple in the high Andes mountains of Peru for thousands of years. It grows at 14,000 feet in brutal conditions, making the root incredibly resilient and nutrient-packed, loaded with 19 amino acids, vitamins, and minerals. Maca is an adaptogen, which means it helps your body adapt to stress and maintain hormonal equilibrium. Crucially, it doesn't inject hormones into your body. It helps your body manufacture more of its own naturally. It works on the hypothalamus and pituitary gland, the master controllers of your entire hormonal system. A 2009 research study found that men taking 1 teaspoon daily for 12 weeks reported significant improvements in desire and overall vitality. Because it's supporting your body's natural production, the effects accumulate slowly, sustainably over time, not in a sudden shock. The effect men notice most isn't an immediate physical transformation. It's a profound feeling of clarity, focus, and renewed motivation. One of my patients, a 56-year-old accountant, told me, "It was like someone flipped the switch back on upstairs. Everything just felt sharper, and I had a genuine desire for life again." That restored sense of self, that feeling of dignity, is absolutely priceless. Maca adds a slightly nutty, almost caramel or malted milk flavor to your coffee. It's definitely distinctive, but most people adjust to it quickly. Yellow maca is the mildest and usually best to begin with. Black maca is generally considered best for maximum energy and stamina. Start with just half a teaspoon and gradually work your way up over a week. Number 2, coconut oil or MCT oil. I know what you're thinking. Oil in coffee? Yes, and it's a complete game changer. When you blend just 1 teaspoon of coconut oil into your hot coffee, it creates a creamy, rich beverage that keeps you feeling satisfied and energized for hours. Testosterone is manufactured from cholesterol and fats. If you've spent years on a low-fat diet, you might have been accidentally depriving your body of the essential raw materials it needs to produce hormones. Coconut oil provides medium-chain triglycerides, MCTs. Unlike other fats, MCTs are rapidly processed by the liver and immediately converted into energy. It's like premium jet fuel for your system. One research study found that men consuming MCTs had measurably higher testosterone levels than those consuming other types of fats. This is the secret behind the bulletproof coffee movement. The fat content dramatically slows down the absorption of caffeine. Instead of that chaotic spike and crash, you get a steady, gentle, hours-long release of energy and incredible mental clarity. No 10 a.m. brain fog, no desperate grab for a sugary snack. This sustained energy provides a feeling of control and mental sharpness that directly enhances confidence. You must blend it. Stirring it in will just leave an unappealing oil slick floating on top. Use a small electric frother, an immersion blender, or just a mason jar that you shake vigorously for 30 seconds. The result is a creamy, latte-like texture that tastes incredible and keeps you full until lunchtime. If you have digestive sensitivity, start with half a teaspoon. Your system needs time to adapt. Number 1, ginger. The final ingredient and perhaps the most underestimated. Whether you use a thin slice of freshly grated ginger or just a quarter teaspoon of powder, this is rocket fuel for your circulation and testosterone. Gingerols and shogals, the active compounds in ginger, are powerful anti-inflammatories and potent vasodilators. They open up blood vessels. Studies suggest ginger can actually increase testosterone levels by protecting your testicles from oxidative stress. Your testicles are constantly under assault from heat, sitting all day, stress, and normal metabolic byproducts. They need to be a few degrees cooler than the rest of your body to function optimally. Ginger helps protect these critical production centers. A 2012 research study showed a remarkable 17.7% increase in testosterone after men took daily ginger supplementation for 3 months. The researchers believe it works by increasing luteinizing hormone, which signals the testicles to manufacture more testosterone. Ginger doesn't just wake you up, it wakes up your entire system. It adds a warm, spicy, invigorating kick to your coffee. It gets your whole system firing without the shock. This feeling of being warmed up and vital translates to physical and mental readiness. Fair warning, ginger can be intense for some sensitive stomachs, so start small and make sure to consume it with food. It can also slightly thin the blood, so if you're on prescribed blood thinners, please consult your doctor before adding ginger to your daily routine. You're probably thinking, am I supposed to transform my kitchen into a chemistry lab every morning? Absolutely not. The goal is optimization, not complication. The Simple Man Starter Plan. Buy the 3 easiest ingredients: Ceylon cinnamon, unsweetened cocoa powder, and maca powder. Mix equal parts of all 3 powders in a small container. Keep it right beside your coffee maker. Every morning, scoop 1 level teaspoon of this pre-mixed blend directly into your coffee cup before you pour the coffee. Stir. Done. You get 3 major benefits in a 5-second routine. You don't need all 5 ingredients on day 1. Your body needs time to adapt. Start small. Don't expect overnight miracles. Pick 1 ingredient right now. I recommend starting with cinnamon because it's so straightforward and universally agreeable. Commit to adding it every morning for the next 30 days. Keep a journal each day. Rate your energy level from 1 to 10. They don't cost a fortune, and they integrate seamlessly into a habit you already have. You are worthy of feeling energetic, confident, and vital. You deserve to walk through life with your head held high, full of dignity and confidence. Age is a journey, not a destination of decline. Your morning coffee doesn't have to be a simple habit. It can be a daily, intentional act of reclaiming your vitality. These 5 additions, cinnamon, cocoa, maca, coconut oil, and ginger, are your natural allies, backed by science, supported by tradition, and proven by real men in my practice. You still have the power to experience incredible things. Your body is still capable of amazing performance. Sometimes it just needs a little natural, concentrated fuel from your kitchen cupboard. So tomorrow morning, when you're making your coffee, remember this conversation. Remember that you are actively choosing to upgrade your day, your body, and your confidence with just a simple addition to your cup. Drop a comment below and tell me which one of the 5 ingredients you're going to try first. Your choice might inspire another man who's on the fence. If this information helped you, please hit that subscribe button. I share new Real Talk health strategies for older men every week. No judgment, no embarrassment, just practical information that actually works. Share this video with one friend who could benefit. Sometimes the best thing you can do for a friend is to give them information that could genuinely change their life. Until next time, reminding you that small changes lead to big, dignified results. Stay strong, gentlemen.